Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I have the crow deck on the table. This crow deck has been calling to me and calling to me. And this morning, I'm having my coffee, and a murder of crows shows up. Well, I back onto a ravine with a creek in it, and we have a couple of dead trees. And this murder of crows shows up and they're perched on these dead trees, just squawking and squawking and squawking and squawking. So I thought to myself, is this the universe telling me that the crow deck has a message for me? Like, we've never had a murder of crows on those trees. We have 3 or 4 that hang around quite a bit all the time. We have 3 ravens and 3 or 4 crows. I mean, they all look the same to me, so I don't know. I've seen up to a maximum of 4 hang around, and I've never seen that many crows. So I'm like, does the crow deck have a message for me? So let's see. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what it is now. So this is a real mystery reading. What message do the crows have for us? What message do the crows want me to read on? Let's see what's happening here. Cards are ready. Oh, might have 2 messages. Wow, 6 of Cups, so something from the past, something good that's happened in the past. We can trust. I don't. My only sibling has passed, so I don't think this is anything to do with me personally. Could have something to do with siblings. So the Empress in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. These cards are huge. Might have to back this up a bit. The 9 of Wands in reverse. And the 6 of Swords upright. Now, we just had the second anniversary of the Queen's passing, and I believe today is actually the anniversary of her funeral. And there's something here, the Empress in reverse. Is this the Queen, or is this our Catherine? Maybe we're going to hear something about, because she just got back to work part-time, and this is the work, and this is embattled 9 months. And we're coming up to the 10th month. So I'm wondering if this is anything to do with our Princess Catherine. Let's continue to read. Knight of Swords. We're definitely going to hear some kind of news, some kind of, this is journalism or a big interview or something. Whereas the Page of Swords is little tweets and Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. Whereas the Knight of Swords, that's your writer, that's your journalist, that's your big media interview. Justice in reverse on top of the 8 of Coins in reverse. Knight of Wands on top of the 9 of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands, when I read cards on this royal channel, is Meghan Markle. Is it something to do, is Meghan, are we going to hear a story about Meghan? I wonder if this is the story about Meghan's workers. Justice in reverse and on top of the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands, and this is her being embattled and embarrassed. Knight of Wands in reverse is embarrassment. 9 of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Say that 10 times. 9 of Wands in reverse is embarrassment that nothing you do or something that you've been working on for a very long time is a flop. And here it is, Knight of Wands. Maybe we're going to hear that she pulls the plug on ARO or something, but it's a big story. We got a really big story here. And I'm wondering if it's involving Catherine, because the Empress here in reverse can be Catherine. She's not the Queen quite yet, so that's why it's in reverse, right? Catherine will be the Empress when she becomes Queen. She's not quite the Empress right now. And Camilla is not the Empress because she's not the mother of the next monarch. So she can't be the Empress. So I'm wondering here, because sometimes reversals can be energy that's not quite full, that it's coming into its own. So that could be Catherine. Let's keep reading. Page of Cups in reverse. We're going to hear some surprising bad news. I'm wondering if this is the recent thing that her stepbrother has said. Wow, death. I'm wondering if the moon. So this current eclipse has something to do with it. This current lunar eclipse, right? The blood red moon. The blood red moon. But what we're going to hear is not the truth. Is not going to be reflective of what the truth is. We might hear something that maybe we're going to hear something that ARO is closing down or changing here with this death card on top of this. And it's or I wonder if this story is going to be shut down, and the truth of it is that it was a real story, but we're going to be told, it was a false story or something. The Magician, there's the spin doctor, the manifester, the spin doctor, the Fool and the Magician. Meghan and Harry. Meghan and Harry, there they are. Ace of Swords, we're going to hear lies. We might hear Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. We're going to hear a barrage of lies. I'm just wondering, we already know that. So what was this so important that the crows had to tell me this morning to get onto these cards? We have a message for you. But we know they're all going to be lies. The Ace of Swords in reverse and the Moon upright. And, maybe the lies is that Harry's coming back home, right? Five of Pentacles returning, and the Three of Wands is like, it's never going to happen. So maybe that's part of the spin doctrine that's going on, part of the little bit of gaslighting that's going on. Three of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands upright, 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Sun in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. But crows, we know there's lots of lies. We know little things drip out here and there. And why is it so important that we understand that these are lies and they have to defend themselves, and they aren't working with anybody, and they are burdened, and things are going down in the dark. Things are really going down in the dark, meaning hidden. We aren't seeing things, but we know that, crows. So what's the big deal here? 7 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Wands, and 5 of Wands. You know what reading did I do? And there's an affair going on. Oh, I think it was with Harry and Meghan. And wasn't Harry having an affair? Maybe that's the news we're going to hear soon. Yeah, I think for Harry's birthday, wasn't it something that he was actually with somebody else that day? It wasn't Nacho Man. He was with a female. I'm wondering if something like that's going to come out. Because he has to travel. There's something to do with travel with this news. Like a strategy. Oh, didn't I do a reading that somebody was going to see Harry and take a picture of him or something and post it, and he was with somebody that he wasn't supposed to be with? So are the cards saying that's going to be wrong? Or that's not correct information? It's to deflect from this whole justice thing that's going on here with the workers, and that she's embarrassed by all of this that's going on. So her deflection is going to be something hairy with somebody else. That's the other reading I did, because we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse is an affair. An affair is going on, especially here with the Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody's really happy in this affair. You think the Three Cups that they're crying over is here. Both Three Cups are in reverse. But Five of Cups is you can't see the future. You're too focused on the past. You crying over spilt milk. When it shows up in reverse, you can suddenly see the future is brighter and you let go of the past. So I'm wondering if having this affair is giving him some kind of hope. Maybe I think we might, didn't the card say like it'd be something on a commercial airline or something? That there's a picture of Harry, and didn't he just announce he was coming to the UK? I think he's already here in the UK. I mean, I'm not in the UK, but you know what I mean? I think he's already in the UK. I don't know. What do you think what do you think they're trying to tell me? Maybe they're trying to tell us that setup, it's a setup that Harry's with somebody for Megan's sake, to deflect off of this injustice with her workers and how embarrassed she is, also setting herself up for divorce. She's the scorned woman kind of thing. Something to do with siblings and moving on to calmer waters. But that will be fake as well. So maybe those stories about William and Harry, olive branch. I mean, that, of course, from ye old olive factory there. From ye old olive garden comes ye olive branch. That's definitely a ruse as well. Definitely a ruse as well. So that's just what I can get from that. Lots of lies coming out. Don't believe everything. The Empress in reverse. I didn't get any indication let's ask for clarification on that. Who is the Empress? Who's the Empress in reverse? Who is the Empress in reverse? Who's the Empress in reverse? Please clarify that. Clarify that. Who's the Empress in reverse? The World in reverse. I think something to do with Queen Elizabeth. I think is at the Sandringham summit that was set up before she passed, when they did the Megxit. I wonder if we're going to hear some kind of update about that. Maybe something to do with this this story about her bullying all these people. Maybe that's going to come out. Right? It was the Queen who shut that down. I wonder if that's going to come out. And that's going to be like all the bad news that comes out. I wonder. So the Queen shut that down, but I think someone's going to leak that, or that's now going to come out. I think so. I think that's what it is. See, sometimes you have to ask to clarify. Don't ever be afraid to ask your cards to clarify something you don't understand. And of course, the Queen was known all over the world. So that's why, and so is Catherine, you could say, but I would expect, also the World card is, the Queen is finished. Well, it's in reverse, but the World has to do with finishing a chapter. But this is a chapter that's still open. So that's why I think this is the Queen. Also, the crown is there. So anyways, I think that story about the bullying report is going to make it out. I think it is. And then I think we're going to see then Harry having, snuggling up to somebody and Megan's going to use that as deflection and a reason to get out of Dodge. All right. Well, thank you, crows. I guess we'll just wait and see. And yeah, this is their message. I wonder, yeah, it's something to do with the past. So I think I'm on the right track with that. I guess time will tell. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you in advance for your likes. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.